Well, you guys, look at my face. Oh man, if you have ADHD and like, I don't know, like you're okay under pressure once you get going. You got like a rule going on. You got a system, and then. But sometimes, and then like one little thing goes wrong, and like, whoo, you ready to like just fucking dive off the edge of a big cliff when one little thing goes on. So, by my face, I almost threw out my resin table in a rage. In a rage, I was gonna throw that out. Okay, I gotta do something. In a rage. Because I was gonna decide that my career was over because I don't know, right? Like, watch my other videos lately. So we went out of town, and my partner's grandpa's not doing very well, and that's always sad. It's always sad. I mean, he's doing okay, but like, I don't know. I don't have my dad anymore, and I had to spend some time in hospital myself, and I felt like I was dying. And I was treated like I was dying. And I'm not saying, like, the nurses, they were great, and they did a good job on my back, woohoo, but, like, the feeling that, like, no one's coming for you, you know? They could totally inject you with something, and no one's coming to check on you, and you're alone there most of the time, and, like, even when people do show up, maybe it's food time, or you're high as fuck, or like, you know, like, if you know somebody that's in the hospital, and like, it's that constant guilt, I know, probably, I'm going to see them, because you can't be there all the time, but like, man, it's nice to have people there. So we did that, right? My tooth fucking crapped out on me. I've got the worst double root canal in my life. The worst double root. Like, I didn't even know there was a double root canal until like after he did it, and he was like, Tess, just as the last time, we're gonna root canal this tooth. And I'm thinking, but we did it before, like, because I just get so panicked. Here's another thing with having ADHD, I get so panicked, right? I just can't see. I can't see in the moment when you tell me something that is bad. It's just like, here's bad, and then it's like, so. So my tooth was bad. I was afraid. I was gonna have to like get a bunch of needles in there again. It was so sore, right? I can like handle some pain, I guess, to some respect. Yeah, I can live with like chronic pain, so I can handle that pain now because I'm like used to it. But if you ever get hurt, like probably the first fucking 5 years, right? Now your life's like in pain, and now you're different. You gotta learn how to live in pain, and until you learn how to have a symbiotic relationship with your pain, you know, it can be rough. Sometimes people don't get better or find things or whatever. So, I remember on the way home, the rotors on the truck, we overheated them, probably rock hunting because I'm a retard. I mean, I try to be good to the truck, right? I don't know, maybe it was just, we make 1,000 trips, right? We fucked up this time, we drove the truck too hot, we stopped it somewhere, and who knows, right? It could have been anything. And it's not terrible, but I don't have the money to fix it for a while, because house insurance is coming, and that's going to take all my next paycheck, so, these things. I'm cruising, you know, the little cultivator, she broke, and I try not to smoke, but I've had a couple cigarettes, so I'm beating myself up about cigarettes, because we don't want to be alone in the hospital one day, hoping that somebody comes to visit, right? So, I mean, like, every time I get upset, I have a cigarette, and I'm like, so, I do all this, like, work today outside, and it's like, I see the therapist, he's like, yeah, you're doing great, I'm like, yeah, and then, I like come inside and like we did some carrots, like breaded, right? You see my carrot video. I made a carrot video. I'm gonna cook some bacon. I'm starved. I'm starving in Canada, right? The inflation is fucking ba-boom. They'll probably like take my video off the air right now just because I said that. But like legit, man, it's like $6 for a carton of eggs or $12 for organic eggs or whatever. So I was gonna say I'm hungry. I come inside, I'm cooking bacon. Oh, but the washing machine's on and Caleb's playing fucking PlayStation. I got my TV on, so our breaker flips. And so we shut it, turn everything back on because like our power box sucks, right? In our trailer, it needs to be fixed. There's something wrong with it, seriously. Or like you get an overload power, everything fucking arcs and turns off. If you got a brand new trailer that you got from made in Penticton from Modular Homes, right? Let me know if you got a shitty breaker box.
What are you doing?
I'm making a breaker box story.
Yeah, the breaker box blew because I was playing Fortnite and I finally got a legendary sniper and a legendary assault rifle.
Yeah.
And then, bam, the power went out. As soon as I got that and I was ready to use it. Didn't even get to shoot the assault rifle, you know?
Yeah, that was the part of the story I was probably gonna leave out.
I heard a lot about Fortnite acting funny.
Yeah, you guys gotta follow Caleb's channel. Scrimzilla89, where we do a lot of gaming clips and soon to be drone clips. I hope we do some drone clips. Collab, Mad Dog Mountain Arts, Scrimzilla gaming clips. So anyways, he's like grouchy because his game went off and he drops his legendary or whatever, and I wasn't too cheesed yet.
I wasn't grouchy.
Okay, well, not like rah rah rah.
Right?
No, I was surprised. I was surprised cooking bacon. I'm just kidding. Okay, right? You seemed.
Oh, the dishwasher went off too.
Oh yeah, the dishwasher went off. Dang, right, that's my trouble. Anyways, so fucking. Get it back on. You want to have a smoke. Get it back on. I turned my computer back on. I'm like thinking I can get my show on here or whatever. But I waited a minute till he turned his shit on, and then bam, it happens again. So now my computer won't turn on. Caleb's trying to fix it. He's doing everything he can to fix it, but
we're gonna start a small business out of this too.
Of fixing, of fixing blown up computers, because we're in Bella Coola and they don't fix our computers around here, and we have a store of laptops that same thing are broken. So I don't know. It's just too much when you have ADHD, you know? It's too much. It wasn't just like my broken computer, it's my life. I can't do my reporting tomorrow for my small business, and can't do any more like YouTube videos. And my Jerry Love workouts are on my computer, and I won't be able to do any more Jerry Love workouts now because I don't have anything to play them on. My taxes, you know, like, and then I don't know, you know, and then the spiral, right? The spiral, all those other things I already talked about started getting in there. So luckily it's a really full moon tonight, and luckily I've got some Ativan. So I took some Ativan and a T3 and went for a walk, and I don't know if I feel any less calmer about that. I also laid underneath the stars and looked at the moon for a bit, right? Because I was crying pretty hard, making my family miserable, you know, every time they turned around with that helpful suggestion. I was like, it's all over.
I'm going for a walk in the middle
so
of the night.
I still am thinking about quitting my business because I am pretty mad. I almost threw that resin table out and smashed it on the ground because I'm pretty mad, you know, about storage and just, but like, I knew my computer was gonna die, right? It's so old and it's partitioned, and I guess that's the things too, right? You know, it's like you got no one to blame but yourself. Yeah, it's got like Windows 10 and 7 on it. Yeah, it does. You've just probably never seen it because James told me that's what's wrong with it when he gave it to me. Is he tried to upgrade it, but it's too old. It's old, right?
No.
Okay, well, sometimes I'm full of shit, but I like to tell a good story. And I think my stories are very interesting. Yeah. I don't know, there was like 5 fish in that basket that one time, right? Anyways, you can check out Caleb's channel for no lies. He never does anything wrong. Harsh judgment. Very Virgo life on there, you know? Ooh, don't know an astrology.
Subscriber.
You know, there's no shade. I'm just saying, ADHD life takes a minute to realize that it's not the fucking end of the world. And I haven't decided yet if it is or is not the end of the world, because I had other things I was mad about my business, and I feel like just being like, trash this business idea. But I do like making videos, so I can ramble about things that I think are funny. And I lost some pictures of Wolfgang, so hopefully we can connect the computers, like hardware to hardware. Our buddy Kevin does know a lot about computers, and so does Caleb, so hopefully they will help me, because I was just gonna like off and on, off and on, off and on, and then maybe I was gonna shake it, and I might have like blown in the side a little bit between crying. And didn't get anything done. I was gonna make some bacon. I have a bacon, tomato, cheese, toasted sandwich. Guess I'm not eating any food now. I'm probably just schmoozing. So anyways, that's my video. If you get mad and it's the end of the world, don't listen to someone that tells you to just fucking chill. Get away from them. Just kidding. Just kidding. If you have a hard time.
It's not funny, but that's what you do all the time.
That's what I do. That's what I do, because I can't handle it. But I don't know. Going for a walk helps. Taking an Ativan helps.
Living life
helps. Trying to realize it's not the end of the world helps. So what I'm going to do is I just spent some money, which is another thing you do when you got ADHD, right? Because it makes you feel better. So I just bought more online storage, so maybe you will see more of me. But it had family sharing. Okay, if you buy the iCloud storage, and it's 2 terabytes, it's $12.99 a month, and you could add 2 other members, so I added Caleb. So what I might do is I might drop my iTunes, because I was mad about it anyways, and I might try Spotify, because it has a family plan, and then maybe I'll get my $12 back, and I won't feel like such a loser. Alright, Mad Dog Mountain Arts.
This Scriptzilla 89.
Scriptzilla 89. Fucking bathroom sesh.